healthcare, like a lot of things are happening right now. So because especially right now, the shift from focusing on technologies that can be only used inside the hospital is happening right the other way around. So basically, right now the focus is how like the healthcare system, like how we can use the technologies for value based outpatient care, and like instead of trying to prevent readmissions, how we can use technology to prevent admissions in the first place, because that will also help to provide more accessible healthcare, but also to reduce the burden in hospitals, to reduce overcrowding in hospitals. And that shift is happening much more faster than 5 years ago. Most probably because of COVID. Yes, that has a huge effect of that, and like on this like shift. But more importantly, not only the hospitals or the providers or the payers are like seeing that, but also um, like a bigger audience is accepting that the future in healthcare will be decentralized. Instead of like trying to build large hospitals in city centers, also expensive hospitals, the future will be more having these smaller hubs for more like remote patient monitoring. And instead of like intervening really late, that the focus will be preventive monitoring, how we can catch diseases earlier, how we can address or monitor disease progress outside the hospital settings. And that is happening really fast. And I think that will also be the bigger part of the market in the following 10 years as well, especially if you think about accessible healthcare, value-based outpatient care. That will be also the focus in the following 10 years. And that will also change a lot of things in medical technologies, but also in digital health as well. Especially if you think about like a company, like a startup like us, that is a little bit more deep tech, and that needs a certain qualifications, like because if you are in life sciences, biotech, medical technologies, the need for talent is a little bit different. So we cannot say that okay, we are developing an app and we can try it out, and then if it doesn't work we can change it, but it's not the case. So because we are basically connected with health, with life, everything. So therefore also it is directly correlated with finding talent, and which is becoming, to be honest, like difficult, because exact the same reason that you mentioned, like the bigger companies. Like yesterday we have been speaking with a friend from one of the really big ones. She is in the HR department, and right now like the salaries that they are offering is like crazy, for especially for talented AI engineers or AI developers, AI research engineers. So and that is difficult to compete with them. But our biggest advantage is right now we are providing in order to attract these talents. So basically, what we are providing is like a research and development environment. So and because the reason for that is like, especially those kind of people that are really interested in research, they would like to try out new things. It's not like, oh, okay, you have this assignment, you will do that, you cannot do anything else. But in our case, it's more like a next step of from academia. So like, okay, that's a really environment you can try out. It will be a product, and as soon as it becomes a product, you will also have an ownership of the product and such. So that is one of the key points that we have, that we are offering as a plus. And and also the other thing is that especially we are also providing really a really flexible work environment. So it's not like you need to relocate, you can stay where you are. And that's also, I think, right now people are really looking for such things. Not only, okay, I need to really have a big salary, but more, how free am I, can I try out new things, can I speak out, and all these kind of things. So that is what we are offering, and I think that's also why we can manage to get some really good engineers. And last but not least is also like my brother's connections with the universities, because he has a lot of students, a lot of PhD students that he is involved, that people like him, and that's also one of the key advantages that we are using. But other than that, it's especially competing with those bigger ones, for especially for experienced talent. So that is difficult. But for junior engineers or like recent graduates, I think we are a little bit more kind of have the advantage against them.